I'm Monica Mangin, and I believe that updating your home doesn't have to take a ton of time or money. I show people how to get Pinterest-worthy spaces that are just right for them.
I love it!
Give me one weekend, I'll give you 5 projects, and you'll have a completely transformed space by Monday. This weekend we are back in Philadelphia in the Fishtown neighborhood, and I'm helping out a homeowner with a multi-purpose space. Specifically, she wants a cat room and a guest room. That's right, a cat room, okay? Right now it's really just a cat room. There are cat toys, a litter box. It's definitely not a guest room. So my challenge this weekend is to create a space that really does double duty. I need to do projects that check off both boxes, the guest room and the cat room. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, we have an amazing Pet Paradise guest room combo. It's gonna be meowless.
Hi, my name is Natalie. I am from Philly. I'm a first-time homeowner. I bought my house about 8 months ago. So my cats are awesome, and I've dove full into cat lady. There's a way that I could combine my need for a guest room and practicality, but also my love of cats and my cat ladiness into one. I think that would be my ideal room. And this is the cat room.
All right, and this is the cat. Who's this one?
This is Zane. This is my little boy.
Hi, Zane. Oh my goodness, he's chill.
Yeah, he's just sleeping. That's one of his favorite spots.
So you have your whole entire house, but you want a room for the cats.
Yeah,
so talk to me about this.
When I first moved in, this was their room. As kittens, they had to get used to the house.
Okay.
So this is where they hung out, and it kind of just stayed their room.
So I think what we need to do is to think outside the box a little bit, outside the litter box, if you will, right? It's gonna be my goal this weekend, not only to give you a great makeover, but also to include as many cat puns as possible. So that's one, okay? But I do wanna kind of camouflage all the cat projects into really cool guest room projects. So I think you'll see that your guests and your furry friends are super happy when we're done with this weekend.
Awesome.
One of the first things I want to do, it isn't one of our big 5 projects, but I think we should lighten up this room in here a little bit color-wise. So I'm going to have Maddie V work on that, and we'll get started on some other things.
Great.
Yes, it's going to be perfect. Get it? That's number 2. This is kind of funny because as I was planning out this room, I had to think like, what will the cats like? What colors will they like? Are they gonna like this project? I know people, that's easy. But this time around, to be thinking through what the cats would want, it's a little different, not your average weekender. By the end of this weekend, hoping this space is gonna be the cat's meow. Cat's my drift. Get it? Cats. All right, first project we're gonna work on, and this one could potentially be my favorite in the room.
All right.
I wanted to come up with functional projects for the cats, but also functional projects for the guest room. So what we're gonna make is a headboard that doubles as a scratching post.
Awesome.
All right, so came up with a solution that I think is pretty great. Let me show you doormats, like under $10 doormats.
Okay.
So what I thought is if we take multiple doormats and put them vertically, what we'll have is a cat would love to scratch on this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a headboard that holds these. Then there's the whole issue of, what the heck do I do when it doesn't look good in 3 months or 6 months? We're gonna make it so that you can easily slide these mats out and replace them whenever you need to.
Awesome. That's very practical.
The build for this headboard is pretty straightforward. We're using a sheet of plywood as the base and taking 1x wood that we've cut to size, screwing it into place, creating our frame around where the doormats will rest. All right, so for this one, no tape measure required. What I'm actually gonna use is the physical mat. And these mats that I got are standard size. A standard size doormat is 18 by 30. It's important to use this size for the project so that you can easily find replacement doormats that fit. All right, so now all this wood that we just cut will make a lot more sense. The thick pieces here go on the ends, And these thin ones perfectly cover what we have going on here. And actually they're gonna go right about here. And then these long ones that we did are the bottom. And reach the top.
Oh, wow.
And now you see, it looks like a paneled headboard, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a cat scratcher like this?
No, never seen anything like this before.
I've never seen a headboard like this. And then as you'll see, like at the top here.
Oh, that's cool.
What? This headboard looks so good, it'll work for all of you non-cat lovers out there too. I love this idea for any bedroom. All right, we're gonna do a furniture upcycle project. So I did a little bit of thrifting, and you know, Philly has great thrifting spots.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, it's not a lot to look at right now, but I really like the size of the drawers. This piece is actually gonna have a completely different cat-friendly function when we're done with it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna tell you that until later, because the first step is the sanding and the painting, then we'll finish it up in the room. So that's pretty much all you're gonna get to know at this point.
Okay.
I found this dresser for 20 bucks. It just needs a little love to bring these drawers back to life. We're hitting them with 120 grit sandpaper so our paint adheres better. So actually, while we're doing this, Matt is upstairs working on another part of this project. So when we're done painting, I'll get to take you upstairs and show you a little surprise.
Yay.
So basically the way we're painting this is dry brush. It means that we don't cover the entire surface. We put less paint on our brush than we need, and the reason we're doing that is because this is a really cool vintage piece, but we wanted to change the color. If we paint the whole thing, it's gonna look squeaky clean new. So by doing this dry brush technique, it keeps some of the charm. How's it going, Maddie?
Good.
Oh, wow. It is so different in here.
It is, right?
Color just makes the room look huge. And the crown molding is beautiful.
That was the surprise I mentioned.
Yeah, it fits nicely with the style of the house.
So we're actually gonna use these drawers as shelves on the wall.
Oh, okay.
But it gets cooler. Hold one here, hold yours there. And then if I held this one here, I was thinking that the cats, well, if we put enough of them, can climb up them as seats.
Cool.
So there's one more little thing we're gonna do after that, but wait until we get these up on the wall.
Okay.
All right. The trick with hanging these drawers is first making sure they're level and also finding studs to screw into. We're gonna have cats jumping in and out of these bad boys, so they've gotta be secure. So the cats can jump from one to the next, but we didn't really want to stop there. We thought that it would be super cool to create a crown molding cat skywalk.
Awesome.
So does that even mean anything to you?
I have no idea.
She's like, awesome.
They can walk in the sky.
What the heck does that mean?
Yeah.
This is gonna take it to the next level. This is gonna be the ultimate pet paradise.
Okay.
Just wait and see. All right, this is gonna go in here, up here.
Okay.
So the idea is cat hops up, comes here, then can come up onto this and walk all the way around. We're gonna take it from here over to that corner.
Okay.
But then once we case this out with molding for your guests, it's actually just gonna look like you have really unique ornate molding. Matt built the base of the catwalk out of pre-primed 1x6 lumber. We're cleverly adding a piece of crown to camouflage it so it blends in with the crown molding we installed above it. Really just looks like you have this super ornate, kind of funky, unique molding and really cool wall shelves.
Yeah, and the cats are gonna love it.
You think they will?
Yeah.
I hope so.
It might be their favorite spot in the room.
Thank you, Maddie.
Do I get a high five?
Yeah.
Oh, that was high five fail.
You mentioned that the window is like the most coveted cat space in the home, but that only one of them can sit there. I thought we could do a radiator cover, which will look nicer for your guests, but we'll put a ledge on the top that adds additional window space so 2 cats can sit comfortably.
That's awesome. The radiator is one of those spaces that I just don't like. It's kind of old and clunky looking, so I think that'll make it look more modern and sleek.
A radiator cover is such a great solution. If you can't move it, cover it. Okay, now we're gonna use this piece as our cheater block to keep our spacing consistent. I designed a simple, very symmetrical horizontal pattern for the cupboard that'll give the space an updated contemporary feel. So, now you can kind of see when you stand this up, all right? all slatted, clean lines.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is add the top once we get in the room.
Okay.
And the sides, the other casing pieces. But what's gonna be easiest is to paint all of this outside of the room, bring it up there and assemble it.
Great.
All right? But we're gonna save that for tomorrow. Good day today, good day. Nice shirt today, Maddie.
Hey, you like that?
Cat approved. Ready to go on a little vacation? We got our suitcase.
What are we gonna do with that?
When I went thrifting the other day, I didn't just buy the dresser. I also picked up this kind of vintage suitcase,
Okay.
which is awesome. And check out up there, I got you a really cool vintage trunk.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
It's really cool. So with this guy, it's like old school openers.
Yeah.
This is gonna turn into cat bunk beds.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did you say kitten me?
I might have.
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
These are gonna be the first ever cat bunk beds. So we are gonna actually cut this suitcase right in half.
Okay.
And the top and the bottom will each be a bed. And I got stock legs at Lowe's and we're gonna put that together. There you go.
All right.
Like a boss. So final leg is in.
Okay.
This is the base of our cat bunks.
That is so cute.
So now this is gonna be the top tier of the bed, the
Okay.
top bunk, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we'll have to do is attach these legs
Okay.
to the bottom, and then they'll also go into that bunk. And we'll have ourselves cat bunk beds.
Yay.
What do you think?
That's pretty cool.
It's a pretty good upgrade compared to the cardboard box, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna finish this one up and add all the fancy, cute stuff, but I want you not to see any of that.
Okay.
So let's move this aside and we'll get working on the trunk, okay?
Okay, great.
We are gonna retrofit this trunk to hold the litter box. We're gonna install a cat door so that the cats can go in and out. So
Great.
this can be a guest room. They won't even know there's a litter box in
That's
here.
awesome.
All right. So we have our hole, and now we take the door.
Cool.
Right up here. Perfect fit.
Yep.
Okay, line her up, put in a couple screws. Your cats are gonna have the coolest litter box in town.
Yeah, they definitely are gonna poop in style.
Yes, they are. Pooping in style, right? All right, so I'm gonna replace Natalie's old slatted closet doors with this really awesome barn door kit that I picked up at Lowe's. Having a guest room closet is awesome. It's super functional for your guest, but we can make it look a little better. So I'm gonna pop this on, and then I'm gonna give you some of my top tips for how to stock your guest room closet to be the ultimate hostess. This barn door kit comes with everything you need. It comes with the metal track, it comes with the header board, the door itself, and the hardware. So the little wheels just go right on the track up top, easy peasy. All right, so having the ultimate guest room is one thing, but being the ultimate hostess is another. So when you're thinking about stocking your guest room, I try and think of a couple things. First off, think about the things that you forget when you go on a trip. Toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner. I would make all of those very easily accessible to your guest. Buying like a cute tray with a little mini mirror, something like that would be a great touch for your guest room. Next, think about what your guests might need if they're not feeling well. So I always try and have a little mini medical kit available. Put pain reliever in there, maybe some antacids, some Band-Aids, chapstick, think of anything they might need. Next, there are so many mini things available, so maybe pamper your guests a little bit. Get them some fun little like makeup accessories. Having a bin loaded up with all the minis you can find is a really fun thing to offer your guests. Last but not least, towels. There's nothing more awkward than hopping out of the shower and having no towel while at a friend's house. So you want to make sure that you have specific towels for your guest. Some can go in the closet, then some, just so they know they're there, you can put them in a really cute basket, okay? So you have your body towels, your hand towels. Basically, you want to make this feel like a hotel, but even better because it's more personal. It's your guest room, they're your friends. love how this space turned out. I mean, it is unrecognizable from how it started in the beginning, and yet I feel like it is totally gonna be a space the cats love and guests love as well. All right, well, we've worked really hard this weekend, and hopefully this is the ultimate pet paradise guest room, so open your eyes.
Wow. Oh my goodness, it doesn't even look like the same room. This is, oh my God, the headboard. The headboard looks awesome. I think the cats are gonna love like scratching up on that. And
But for guests?
yeah, no, they won't even know that it's a cat headboard.
No idea.
It's amazing. And oh, our bunk beds.
Bunk
They
beds.
turn out really nice. And the radiator cover looks beautiful. That's a lot of extra space for them.
Yeah.
They're gonna love
No more
playing on there.
cat fights over the window.
Nope. The catwalk. Look
Cat skywalk.
great, yeah. Oh man, they're gonna love running up there.
Yeah, what do you think about this?
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's amazing. Definitely much more practical, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, I love it.
I also stocked your entire guest room closet with all of my hosting essentials.
Oh man.
I think though, my favorite is right here.
Yeah,
No one would ever
you're
know.
never gonna know, yeah.
No one would know that that is a litter box. So I'm just wondering, from an official self-proclaimed cat lady, how I've done.
You've done very, very well. I don't think people would walk in here and consider me a cat lady.
No.
Which was kind of the point.
They consider you a cool cat.
A cool cat.
So I'm thrilled that you love it. I think your guests are really gonna like it, but honestly, the real audience are the cats.
Yes.
I am very ready to see what they think.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the headboard. Yeah. There's your mommy.
Yeah, you can do it.
Drawers to climb on. Books to read. A little cat bed.
No.
Oh, to the bed, that's all right.
Oh.
Well, I think they like it.
I think they did. Thank you so much for your help this weekend.
You
I
are
never could have
so-
done it without you.
Is it perfect?
It is perfect.
Awesome. Like this app? Then be sure to let me know by clicking like below. And make sure you're subscribed to the Lowe's YouTube channel. You don't want to miss a single Weekender episode. And this is actually part of season 3, which means you have 2 full seasons that you can go back and binge watch in just a weekend. This weekend, we're bending the rules. We're tackling a huge kitchen renovation. We're gonna need a little bit of extra time, so we're gonna call this a long weekender.
I've never done this before.
You've never done it!
I've never broken stuff. I'm always trying not to break stuff.
This dude is like giddy over demo. I maybe have never seen a homeowner so excited to tear apart their kitchen before. It's kind of great. You're supposed to lay in the bed, not behind it, bud. He's just literally staring.
Yeah, you can get it.
I think you're turning me into a dog lady right now. Come on, cat. Well, this is a Weekender first. Never have I ever had to pull a homeowner out from under the bed and 2 cats.